Hey everyone, I'm Ross, your mattress expert from RealMattressReviews.com. Today we're excited to dive into this review. We've got a ton of great information to share with you guys today. We'll talk about how it performed for us in our sleep trial. We'll do some performance testing for you guys. And then ultimately I'll talk about who I think this mattress might be a great fit for. If at any time you're sick of listening to me, down in the description you can find a link to the full contextual review as well as the latest coupon available to help you guys save a little bit of money at the same time. What's up guys? Today we're going to finish up our review of the Douglas mattress. Now this is a mattress that is made and manufactured by Novosbed, a player in the industry that's been in the industry for several years. This mattress currently only ships in Canada, so if you are a Canadian shopping, this might be the right mattress for you. They also have the Novosbed and the Logan & Cove mattress. They're all manufactured by the same place and owned by Novosbed. So these are all great options to consider. I've already reviewed the Novosbed and the Logan & Cove. The Logan & Cove is going to be a hybrid. The Novosbed is a memory foam mattress. So today we're going to be looking at the Douglas. So this uses 2 inches of gel-infused memory foam. It is a memory foam that uses what they claim as 50% less of a carbon footprint to develop and manufacture than your traditional memory foam. So that's obviously a positive thing. Alright guys, up next we're going to just briefly talk about the construction. I'll try to make this part quick because you can really kind of dive into this on their website. It's not that exciting to watch. So like I said, it starts off with a eucalyptus fabric, which is a nice durable fabric. It's stretchy, so when it is zipped up it's nice and tight when you pull on it. So it's going to eliminate any kind of bunching that you might get. Underneath that, one other thing with the cover that I really like is they have the zipper right here on the side panel versus a lot of them have it way underneath, so it's a lot harder to take that cover off to wash it. So this will be really easy to zip right off and get right back on if you decide you want to give it a wash. It is a nice feature to be able to wash them. I still recommend getting a mattress protector either way because it's going to keep it clean from stains. This isn't waterproof, so if you do spill or sweat, it is going to seep through into the foam, so it is a good idea to have a mattress protector to keep everything nice and clean and eliminate any kind of accidents. So the first layer of foam, like I said, is a gel-infused memory foam that is supposed to have 50% less of a carbon footprint than a traditional memory foam. Now this foam feels very similar to a foam that I'm really familiar with that's called Serene foam. Some people call it memory foam, some people don't. But it has an amazing feel. I have a lot of beds on my floor that have foam just like this. I don't know if it's the same exact foam, but it's very similar to that Serene foam that I'm very familiar with. So 2 inches of that, it's very pressure relieving and it has quite a bit faster response time than a traditional memory foam. Then the second layer is 2 inches of what they call Elastec foam, which is going to be similar in consistency to latex, so it's going to give you really good pressure relief up top and then added bounce down below, so it's going to make it very easy to move and adjust positions without feeling like you're getting stuck. And then it has a 6-inch polyfoam core, so pretty good density here too. I didn't have any issues bottoming out or anything. So that is the basics of the construction. If you really want to dive into more about that, I recommend just heading over to their website or at RealMattressReviews.com. We'll have those layers broken down a little bit better in a contextual form. So up next, we're going to just talk about how the mattress feels. I'll get this zipped back up and then lay down on the mattress and just kind of explain to you guys what I'm experiencing and how it performed when we actually slept on it. Okay, so what I'll do is just lay down and kind of explain to you guys how it feels when you first lay down. So as I mentioned, this top layer of foam is very kind of a softer, fluffier type of a memory foam feel with a faster reaction time. So when you lay down, it has a really nice feel on the very top. It feels like it's got extremely good pressure relief. It's kind of more of an airy feel, kind of more of a floating feel. And that second layer, when you hit that, it provides good bounce. And then when you finally kind of sink into that foam core, it's nice and supportive underneath. So the top foam, the 2 inches on top, it just has a really nice feel. I think it's a feel that's a little different than a traditional memory foam, as in I don't have that slow sinking feeling. It conforms in right away, and it feels a lot easier to adjust positions than a traditional memory foam does. So during our sleep trial, I primarily sleep on my side, and I'll sleep on my stomach for a little bit, but generally I start to get lower back pain if I'm on my stomach too long, regardless of the mattress firmness. So in all 3 sleeping positions, this does perform really nicely. It is kind of that sweet spot medium feel. So for most of you, it will work nicely in all 3 positions. I mean, if you're somebody that already knows you like a firm mattress, this probably isn't going to be the one that you're going to want. But for those of you seeking that kind of sweet spot medium feel, right in the middle, this should be a good performing mattress for you. I would also say if you are 300 pounds or more, it might not be the best option for you, which I don't think any of the 10-inch foam mattresses are good for heavier sleepers for the long run anyway. Some of them feel great, they will still feel great for a 300 plus pound person, but in order to get the right feel, sometimes the foam cores aren't super dense. So I think if you're really heavy or a heavier person, that some of the 10-inch foam mattresses might not hold up as good as you're going to want them to. But for most people, this will feel really nice in all 3 positions. On my back here, it conforms really nicely in my lumbar, and as I said, it's kind of I don't know, it's hard to explain, but a foam that just feels like it has really good pressure relief. So even here where my elbows are sinking in, I'm not feeling pressure on my joints or anything like that. When I roll over to my side, it has definitely enough support and give at the same time to where I'm not getting a lot of pushback here on my hip or my shoulder. The top layer feels really good for that pressure relief. And then once you kind of sink in that foam core, you can feel the support too. So it's a really good balance between dense foam density and softness on top. So you're getting good support, but you still have good pressure relief up top. And it is definitely firm enough for stomach sleeping. I mean, if you are a stomach sleeper all the time, you probably know that you want to get something that's a little bit firmer. It helps you eliminate lower back arch. So overall, it has a really nice feel. Like I said, that kind of sweet spot middle type of feel. I really like this foam that they're using in it. As I mentioned, it feels really similar to foam that I use in about 6 or 7 of the mattresses that are on my show floor. And for instance, my best selling foam and hybrid mattress use a foam that feels really similar to this. It's just hard to explain over the video how it feels, but it's faster reacting than memory foam, traditional memory foam anyways, and it just feels like it's got really nice support, kind of more of an airy feel, floating on top of the mattress feel. So overall, great feel. Should work for the vast majority of you out there as far as weights go, up to 300 pounds, and it should work great for all types of sleeping positions. We'll switch gears a little bit here. We'll do some performance testing. We'll look at motion transfer first. I'll put my bottle up here. As you would expect, being an all foam mattress with memory foam, it's gonna have a very good motion reduction. So I'll just kind of plop down. As you can see, the bottle barely moved. Even when I push right around it, you're gonna have very little movement, but if I bounce here, very little motion transfer. So if you are used to a traditional inner spring and you're looking for less motion, hybrid mattresses will be better than your traditional mattress, but all foam is going to be the best for motion reduction. We'll take a look at the bounce. So I also mentioned that this foam has a faster response time than traditional memory foam. And then that second layer is kind of a latex consistency foam with good bounce. So this should have, as you can see, a little bit of bounce, actually a good amount of bounce for a memory foam. So it's a really kind of a good balance between that pressure relief and bounce. If you have tons and tons of bounce, somewhat like a latex mattress, it's going to bounce way up. It does make it super easy to adjust positions, but you sacrifice some pressure relief. And then with memory foam, if you have 4 or 5 inches of memory foam in traditional memory foam, this would have more of a thud, a lot less bounce back up, so you'd have more of a sinking, kind of more of a stuck feeling. So this is kind of right in the middle, a good balance of bounce versus pressure relief. The next thing we'll look at here is edge support. Now typically on a 10-inch foam mattress, the edge support isn't that great in the seated position anyways. So as I sit here, as you would expect, my legs are sinking easily into those top 4 inches of foam. But once I hit the foam core, you feel that a little bit additional support underneath. So in the seated position, it's average. It's not going to be fantastic like some inner springs will have a lot better edge support in the seated position. I'm not personally too worried about sitting on the edge of the bed. I mean, I'll put my socks and stuff on the end of the bed, but it's not something that I'm concerned about with making my mattress purchase. What you want to be more concerned about is sleeping close to the edge and feeling like you're rolling out of the mattress. So I'm right on the extreme edge. In this position, I get a little bit of that, but most people aren't going to sleep like right on the edge. I'll be a little more realistic to where you would sleep if there were 2 people in this queen bed with a few inches on the side here. And in this spot, I'm not getting that roll off the mattress feeling whatsoever. So that should be your main concern if you get that roll off the bed feeling, which you don't. I haven't really experienced that really on too many mattresses at all. If the seated position is important to you, then you might want to look somewhere else. But where it matters for sleeping, the edge support is good. The last thing we'll look at is ease of repositioning. I kind of touched on this already when I talked about how the mattress felt, but you don't have that sinking feeling, as I said before, with this memory foam, and then you've got that nice supportive bouncy foam underneath. So when you do roll over, the foam pops right up behind me. If this were like a traditional memory foam, this hole would take the foam longer to come back up, and then your body naturally kind of falls back into that hole, making it harder to adjust positions. But you're not getting that at all. It pops up pretty quickly behind me, so it is easy to roll about and to get in and out of the mattress. So it really performs well in all of those areas. If super good edge support is important to you, then you might want to consider a hybrid or an inner spring mattress that has an edge support system in there, or a quantum coil. But for a foam mattress, this performs like you would expect in all those areas. Alright guys, so the big question is, who should consider the Douglas mattress? Well, first of all, currently it only ships in Canada. If you are in the United States and you're interested in products from this company, the Novosbed is also one of my favorite memory foam picks. So this Douglas though, however, if you are seeking a foam mattress with very good pressure relief, this is an excellent option. It also comes in at a really good price. It's $7.59 Canadian with discounts applied. They offer that 120-night sleep trial, so if you are concerned about whether or not you like the mattress, you will be able to return it if it doesn't work out for you. So secondly, it does sleep nice and cool. We didn't have any issues overheating. It's got the Cool Sense cover and that gel-infused memory foam. It does not trap heat as much as some foams will, so you shouldn't experience a very hot sleep. And third, if you're seeking really good motion reduction, this had very little motion transfer, so if you or your partner move around a lot, you're not going to have as much motion disturbance as you would on an inner spring mattress. So ultimately, it's just a really good, affordable option that's very well built, that performs nicely for pressure relief. It sleeps well in all 3 sleeping positions, and it comes in at a good price. Another thing that is nice is it is an established company, so you're not going to have to worry about them disappearing in a year or two. Potentially, Novosbed's been around for quite a while and they do a lot of business, so that's a positive. If you have any questions at all, drop me a message below. Please hit the subscribe and the like button. If you have any comments, leave a comment. Otherwise, on the website, on the right hand side of the screen, you'll see a tab that says Mattress Concierge. I'll personally write you guys back if you send me a message. Maybe you're stuck between one or two options, or you're just starting from scratch and you're looking for some advice. Fill that out. I'll try to get back to you as quickly as I can. If you are interested in any of the mattresses online, we have coupons for most of them at realmattressreviews.com, and click on coupons. Alright guys, appreciate you watching this video. Thanks, have a great day.